ActionSA President Herman Mashaba will today unveil his party's manifesto at the Ellis Park arena. The organization is one of the last to unpack its election plan ahead of the polls on the 29th of May. Newzroom Africa's senior politics reporter Ziyanda Ngcobo is at the venue, and you're standing by, Ziyanda, to tell us where we are in the process this hour. Good morning.
Good morning, Dudu. Absolutely. The Ellis Park Arena is already filled to the brim, and undoubtedly that KwaZulu-Natal going into the polls, Dudu, is going to be important. That's why I'm going to speak to ActionSA's KZN leader Zwagele Mngcobo, because just yesterday you and other political parties were signing a pledge, in particular because there are concerns about political violence going into this election. And I'll get to that in a moment, but let's talk about the importance of this manifesto launch for a province like KwaZulu-Natal that's going to be undoubtedly the most hotly contested.
Yeah, this is a very important day for us, ActionSA. Today we are all about action. We're going to be telling South Africa what ActionSA will do to change South Africa, to make sure we bring about meaningful change to the poor of this country, how we're going to create jobs, how we're going to grow our economy, how we're going to provide quality education, how we're going to ensure this healthcare system that is working for all South Africans, how we'll make sure that South Africans are safe in their country, how we'll make sure there's law and order, how we're going to fight corruption, how we're going to end load shedding, how we'll make sure that South Africans really feel as part of this country, they can really make a progress.
And in KwaZulu-Natal, where you are mainly operating from, there's a lot of contestation, new entrants into the political scene, and undoubtedly a lot of unhappiness, but also knowing that voters in that province vote with their feet. They changed the government of the IFP in 2004, and the ANC is at risk of being changed. What are you going to present as ActionSA that's going to be different to others, knowing is the terrain of KwaZulu-Natal?
Yeah, as you are saying, our province, very interesting province, is one of the provinces outside Western Cape that have changed hands from different governments, even municipalities. You can see our municipalities can change from different political parties. So as ActionSA, we came as a new player with as an organization that talks about action. Honestly, we are the only party in KZN that is really fighting for the rights of workers. We talk about insourcing in our province. We are the only party that is clear about ensuring that we will do away with charter system when it comes to government work can be done by government internally. We are the only party that is clear on the issue of illegal immigration. We are saying in KwaZulu-Natal, one of those days where illegal immigrants are parading in our townships, running sponsor shops, we are saying local economy must come back to those who live in South Africa, those in KwaZulu-Natal. We are the only party that is clear in terms of how we're going to engage with traditional leadership, because we believe they have a role to play in terms of our governance. We are saying as ActionSA, we will make sure that our traditional leadership, Amakhosi Izinduna, are part of government, because we believe they have a role to play. For example, what we saw in Ngcobo tells you the challenge we are facing in KwaZulu-Natal, where we need to have politicians who respect the space of Amakhosi.
And I was actually going to go there. What's ActionSA's view of what happened, Ngcobo? Yesterday, His Majesty the King releasing a statement, sharing his dim view, expressing a dim view of Siboniso Duma's behavior. Now, this incident, Ngcobo, has now sparked fears again of political instability and violence. What role does ActionSA have to play, one, in the management of such conflict, but two, in respect of how the royal household is managed?
Yeah, first of all, KwaZulu-Natal, we have what we call a multi-party intolerance committee that engage on a regular basis on cases that shows a level of intolerance in our province. We must understand where we come from. We don't want to go back where we were. The incident shows that there is a problem when it comes to leadership, because leaders must provide leadership. So as ActionSA, we are saying we need to come with other leaders and really make sure there's peace, especially between the IFP and the ANC. The Gaza incident shows the lack of leadership from both parties, because we must also say, Duma, yes, he may have acted in a way that shows disrespect of the event, considering there's the president and the king. But the Prime Minister of KwaZulu, was equally wrong, because he continuously do this by bringing politics to the space of the Zulu nation. As AmaZulu, we always talk about unity, we always talk about peace. So we don't want a prime minister that is so divisive, because, as I said, Amakosi must play a role in uniting us as politicians. We must be united by Amakosi. So we are saying, Undunankulu Zulu must also understand the space he's in. He must assist the king in ensuring that there is peace in our province. He can't add fuel, because he's the one who instigates sometimes these kind of tensions. So in a way, he's trying to put some gain for the IFP at the expense of our peace and stability in our province. So we are saying Duma is wrong, but Prime Minister was also wrong equally.
All right, Zwagale Mngwango is the ActionSA leader, and I just want to quickly pan with my colleague Max Lotolo just to show you the status here at the Ellis Park Arena. The program set to get underway at 12 noon. Several issues expected to be unpacked, including an economic inclusive growth plan, which will try to replace the broad-based black economic empowerment strategy, to say that it must deal with things at a different level to BEE, and that's at a grassroots level. Also going to be talking a lot about job creation, dealing with issues of load shedding, the protection of our borders, and you can see excited ActionSA supporters already waiting to hear what the plans are for the party.
Ngcobo is Newzroom Afrika's senior politics reporter. That hall filling up nicely. As soon as events get underway, we'll touch base with Ziyanda again. Thank you, Ziyanda.